Hello everyone, and welcome back to Learn Italian for Fun. I'm Uncle Jack, and today we're going to try to learn at least 7 words in Italian while having a bit of fun. This time we're going to do it by watching the gameplay of another classic video game, Bubble Bobble. I'm never sure about the pronunciation. It's simple but difficult at the same time. It's a fixed screen game with our favorite little dragon Bubble. I could never finish it, but I have to admit, I spent a fortune on it, as well as a mountain of hours. Of course, you're free to share your thoughts about the game in the comments, whether you liked it or if you've never seen it before. After about 10 words, we'll stop. But for now, let's get started. We can just start right away, using the name of the game itself, which is, in this specific context, as a word to translate. Let's take a small step back. Bolle di sapone. So Bubble Bobble is really the translation of bolle di sapone. In the initial part of the game, there are, without a doubt, some more comprehensive explanations on how, in order to play the basics. Tutorial. So tutorial in Italian, we basically just simply use the exact same word in English. Just of a can of metal. It has on the side a small detail. An extremely useful kind of pot holder that allows you to kindly charge the robot. Same. Charge is an original word. It's also this thing that it keeps doing. Original. A carica. It's just part of the gameplay of the game. It's indeed jumping, as you can see. Saltare. The audio context. In this additional game with more details, characterized by a little tune that is musichetta. A very simple music, repetitive, that will accompany us for the whole game, definitely for all the screens of the game. The same, so it's not a word in the traditional sense of the word, specifically absolutely correct in Italian. The word is music. These variations are used very often. Words in Italian that are very commonly used to understand it. Indeed, it's the little music. From his mouth and with great skill catches the opponents. The levels basically repeat in a repetitive and predictable pattern. Very similar to each other, they become simply more and more. The situation is more complex than it seems. In the center of the screen, a gemstone has appeared. In this case, indeed, it's a reward given to the player, you see. It's a bonus. Essentially that he can basically take or not take pietra preziosa. The simultaneous and sudden explosion or detonation of all the various elements and components, soap bubbles that they had successfully captured the enemies. They produced a series of scattered, diverse, varied and unpredictable bonuses on the screen. In this case, they are beer mugs. The word is simply birra. But we absolutely couldn't miss the word that represents the important protagonist of our adventure, which is known as the legendary creature drago. Additionally, we can also add the concept of little dragon, which is a bit of a pair quickly and easily to little tune. So you use a term that you might often use in your daily conversation. Also represents its peculiarities in this case, the fact that it's very tiny. Little dragon, drago. Let's bring our discussion to a close by concluding with the final word on this topic, in this case blue dragon, that every now and then it appears on the side of the screen, invites us to join, and he's holding a cartello, a sign in this case with the invitation to play together with the dragon. Cartello. stop right here. Here, obviously, we could, as always, keep going to infinity with the game, but it's better not to exaggerate. We recall words. Simple, some special. Memories are always intriguing. Let's try to do a brief summary of the chosen words, as I've divided them into 3 levels of difficulty, complexity, and rarity. The easy ones are typically common usage. Difficult ones, if learned, they certainly indeed give a nice boost to your vocabulary. The intermediate ones are like these. It's better to know them. Bolla di sapone. Facile. Tutorial. Parola invariata. We say it the same way in Italian. Musichetta. Intermedia. A carica. Facile. Saltare. Facile. Pietra preziosa. Intermedia. Birra. Facile. Drago. Facile. Cartello. Facile.